QCAM stands for Quality Control in Additive Manufacturing, also known as 3D printing. This project is sponsored by the Department of Energy, and the aim is to create pathways for students to pursue careers at national laboratories managed by the National Nuclear Security Administration, or NNSA. Activities that we design at different levels, they are focused on increasing awareness of NNSA opportunities and careers at national labs. They're also focused on developing interest in STEM education. Studies have shown that introducing students, K-12 students, to hands-on activities, workshops, helps them understand what science is about, get them excited about STEM education, and increase the number of those students participating in STEM fields.
QCAM essentially prepares students for positions in national labs, high-level research positions in national labs, or pursue higher education with some master's students. It'll put them in a really good position to get a PhD opportunity. For PhDs, it puts you in a really good position to get a postdoc if that's what you want, if you want to go to academia. But really, it's essentially, it sort of funnels you right into, perfectly placing you right into a national lab position.
I am going to be starting an internship with Navajo Tech University. And then for the second part of the summer, I have been provided an offer letter for Oak Ridge National Laboratory. I think that QCAM and Kate, our program coordinator, and Dr. Drach have been working endlessly to try to get these offers and these positions for us.
I was at Los Alamos National Laboratory last summer. When you get to an environment like Los Alamos, I'm sure any other national lab, you'll find a lot of people with PhDs. And that just sparked something in my mind. I was like, oh, okay, I can get that too. That's a big part of what they're doing at QCAM, is allowing students like me to be inspired and empowered to strive forward and accomplish bigger goals that they probably didn't think of to begin with.
You basically get your foot in the door in these labs. And if I didn't have QCAM, it's a lot more difficult to get introduced to all of these labs. It really provides that opportunity. And even if you don't end up in one of those labs as a career, the amount of research that goes into those labs just kind of sets up all your skills and makes you just a really well-rounded engineer.
As being a minority preparing to go into a STEM field, I feel like that I'm learning what I actually wanted to do with engineering more so than what I thought it was. It has shown me how I can evolve as an engineer. Seeing this organization pushes me to want to be a better engineer and to thrive for the future, and also give back to others as I am propelling myself.
QCAM has allowed me to directly, expand my research interests, and just the research that it allows and exposes students to can directly benefit them in their research interests, even if it's not in additive manufacturing, but as far as STEM in general, because the world is increasingly advancing technologically. So being able to allow minority students to be a part of that is a great thing in general.
It gives many underrepresented minorities a great opportunity just to explore an area that is not very often accessible to them. Being part of QCAM has broadened my view in manufacturing in general, and just what's available out there in the sense of integration of systems, rather than relying on just, it's a simple process where you throw in G-code information and hope for the best.
The experience here is non-destructive examination. And also pairing that with the QCAM program, well, this provides me with a practical first-hand experience that is needed in the national labs, and then thereby making this a path for me to follow to working in the national labs.
Of course we're manufacturing, of course we're designing, but we're learning and refining each other's skills and techniques. And I would say I learned so much as a sophomore. I can just imagine what I'll learn as a grad student, or I can imagine I can learn in the next year.
So as part of this work on capstone and senior design projects, we organize regular communications between students working on their projects and their national lab managers. So this enables building a relationship between the students and staff scientists at national labs, and helps make the transition into careers at national labs easier.
I work along with experts, like literally in the field, worldwide experts. Like an email call away, literally, you know. Actually, one of my advisors for acoustic emission, he came down here to Prairie View, had one-on-one, kind of like a workshop with me, just to express in detail all the different aspects of the use of acoustic emission, the details on how to use it for my project. I feel like QCAM provided me with that opportunity to meet somebody like that.
Being exposed to a lot of different professionals and professors and people who work hands-on with additive manufacturing or non-destructive testing has really showed me a different way of using my degree and has made me want to get into additive manufacturing to work in quality control and learn more ways to improve additive manufacturing.
The opportunity offered by the national labs is a fantastic one. It's a great career, and I feel very proud of the students who enter NNSA workforce after being a part of QCAM.
I certainly didn't know about a bunch of the advantages I had here at NMSU before starting my freshman year, but now I see that there's opportunities everywhere around New Mexico State, and QCAM is a great example on getting me interested in what I would like to pursue in my career and getting involved in LANO.
I now have a path. I've gotten to use equipment that I've never been able to use before. Some of it I didn't even know existed before. And it's exciting. It's different. Yeah, I love learning it all. There's nothing in here I don't want to learn.
I actually wasn't even going to go for my master's at all. Now my career path is completely changed because automatically I can get better jobs. I obviously wouldn't be where I am without QCAM. It makes those connections, it shows you what else is out there, and it gives you the time to harness skills so that way when you're ready for a career, you're good to go.